Hey guys, we got a short week this week. Let's start with the pop quiz number 8. Go ahead and pause it. Do these as quickly and accurately as you possibly can mentally. I think you should be able to do all these mentally relatively quickly. So pause it, do it, come back. All right, let's knock through these very quickly. This will be 16 with 3 zeros, 16,000. Number 2 will be a 60 with 2 zeros, or 6,000. Number 3 is division, 1 0, that'll be 90. The answer is number 3. Number 4 is 700. Number 5 is 36 with 5 zeros, or 3,600,000, or, okay, yeah. All right, number 6 is, moving this is going to be 200 times 9, or 1,800. Number 7, you'll move this twice. 40 times 7 is 280. Number 8 is 60 times 7, 420, plus 6 times 7, 42. 420 plus 42 is 462. Number 9 is 0.3 times 900, or 3 times 90, or 270. Number 10 is 0.8 times 7,000, or 8 times 700, or 5,600. So there we go. All right, try these 3 warm-ups, as much mental as you can. Do the method. If you need to look back, no big deal, but make sure you're starting to get these things down. So, okay, pause it and do them. Okay, 82% of 4,000. I hope that at this point you were thinking 82 times 4. That's all you need to do. 82 times 4. What is it? 80 times 4, 320. 2 times 4, 8. 320 plus 8, 328. So the answer will be 328, but that's not reasonable. So you go, there we go. Or you can move it over twice, 82 times 40, which is the same thing. Okay, 15% tip on an $80 bill. Half of 80 is 40. 40 plus 80 is 120. I'd say $12. Adequate service. Okay, number 3, $2,400 motorcycle with 8% sales tax added. You are doing this, 240 times 1.08. But don't forget, now, if you have a calculator, you can knock that out. And if you're in a hurry, fine. But don't forget, if you're sitting there going, oh man, make this easy. Look at this. Get rid of it. Get rid of this. It's just 108 times 24. That's all I'd do if I were you. 100 times 24 is 2,400. 8 times 24 is 192. So boom, there we go. That's what we're looking at. Okay, 8% sales tax. Okay. All right, try these 2. Pause it and try them both. Okay, this is the, 60 is 80% of what number? So 60 is 80%, 0.8 of what number? Boom. And that drives me nuts. I'm going to go left to right. So 0.8x equals 60. I like that much better. Move it over if you want to, or just divide by 0.8, same thing. And you're going to get x is equal to 75. Now, if you don't like that way, fine, do the other way. Oops, I just gave away my secrets here. Okay. Let's try it this way. Fraction equals fraction. So 80%, 8 over 10. Let's do that. 60 is a part of another number. The other number is bigger, so we'll put 60 on top and the x on the bottom. 8x cross multiply is 60 times 10. Divide that, it's going to be 75. Okay, the second one, 32 is what percent of 160? You might like this version better on these, what percent or whatever. So, because what percent, you can just fill in 2 blanks, right? What is it going to be? Yeah, x over 100, okay. Now, 32, is it more than 100% or less than 100% of 160? Obviously, 32 is less than 100%, right? So it's going to be a smaller number. Okay, well, the smaller number then of the remaining 2 goes on top to match it. So 160 times x is equal to 32 times 100. I don't know if you noticed this, but well, you can first at least get the zeros out. So make it 16x equals 320. You probably see that 16 times 2 is 32. So there's a 2, then there's a 0. It's going to be 20%. And there we go. Okay. All right. Find the sale price of those 2 items and go ahead and warm up or pause it and see how you do. Coming back in a second. All right, you got a bicycle, marked down 20%, which means you pay what percent? 80, right? Now, in your head, you should be already be able to do this. 300 times 80%. In other words, 3 times 8. That's what you're looking at. Or 300 times 0.8. You move it over 8, then move it over once. That's 30. 30 times 8, 240. That's what you're paying, not including tax. Okay? This is a plane ticket that's on sale 30% off, which means you're paying 70%, right? So in your brain, you should be thinking 46 times 7. That's your thought. That makes sense? Make sure you're thinking this. 40 times 7, 280. 6 times 7, 42. What's 280 plus 42? The answer is 322. And in fact, that is a reasonable answer the way it is. There you go. That's all there is to it. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and do our crossword puzzle for this week. And again, go to that link right below, homeschoolpartners.net/math tips. And then go down to where it says week 10 crossword puzzle. Do that and finish it up. It should work out nicely for you anyway. All 4 days, spread that stuff out. Make sure you're doing that. Get a little practice, little practice, little practice. Getting it close to the end here. So hang in there. Do the best you can. See you next week.